অভাৰলৈ টা Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I am Kidukho Topi with the news. First, the headlines. Nagaland Police rolled out major recruitment drive for 1,176 constable general duty. Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited celebrates Silver Jubilee. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh underscores the need for greater jointness and integration among armed forces. On the 8th day of Navratri, devotees celebrate divine and graceful form of Goddess Durga. Now the news in detail. Nagaland Police has rolled out a major recruitment drive for 1,176 constable posts open to all indigenous Naga tribes of Nagaland. Director General of Police Rupin Sharma announced the proposed recruitment drive at the police headquarters Kohima today, assuring the government's effort to make the process fair, transparent and accessible. He said that the application will be accepted online from October 6 to November 7, 2025, starting at 12 noon, and no physical form will be issued and all submissions must be made through the online portal. To assist applicants, help desk with district in charge will be available and Common Services Center will provide support for a nominal charge of 36 rupees. The educational qualification required for backward tribe is from class 6 and for the other tribe, class 8. The DGB said that the seat allocation will follow the cabinet-approved tribal ratio based on the 2011 census, ensuring fair representations across tribes. Sharma said that unlike earlier practices, there will be no separate recruitment for NAP, DEF or IR units. All recruits will initially serve in IR battalion to maintain a younger, fitter force with transfer possible later depending on qualification and requirements. If successful, another round of around 1,200 posts may be announced within the next 5 to 6 months, aligned with the state's training capacity. The DGB urged candidates and the public to cooperate in keeping the recruitment process transparent, merit-based and corruption-free.
Mr. Renchamu can fill up the form, go to the website and fill up the form and everything on my behalf. What is required only is that the OTP should come to the applicant's phone number. One-time password for registration should come to the applicant's phone number and not to the phone number of the person who is helping you to fill up the form. Okay, that is important for future reference.
Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited celebrates Silver Jubilee at Hotel Saramati, Dimapur today, marking 25 years of service to the nation since its inception on October 1, 2000. Chief General Manager and E2 Telecom Circle N. Murali in his address highlighted BSNL's journey from the early days of landline and STD booths to today's indigenous 4G services. He said BSNL has always stood at the forefront during the natural calamities, ensuring uninterrupted communication. Stressing on the organization's core value, Murali said BSNL represents not just business but service and innovation. With our dedicated manpower, we continue to bridge the digital divide across the nation. He also informed the launch of BSNL indigenous 4G services across India, inaugurated by the Prime Minister on September 27 in the Northeast 2 Circle comprising Arunachal Pradesh, Manipur and Nagaland. 1,000 towers have already been commissioned while another 969 are under process. The cultural segment featured an Angami Naga folk song by Meya Chalie, a special number by Mua Jungla Jamer, a dance by Sheshta De, and Au Naga folk dance by the Au Hadang Cultural Club. The program also included prize distribution and concluded with a vote of thanks by Mukesh Meena, GM. To commemorate the Silver Jubilee, BSNL employees across Northeast 2 Circle also engage in community service, tree plantation, cultural programs and customer outreach events including relays, roadshows and customer meets.
and where a friend in need is a friend indeed, because during calamities, only BSNL is at the forefront for giving the service to the nation. As our already speakers have told, whether it's flood, landslide, everywhere, BSNL is the foremost player to give service to the public where calamity has taken place. So we represent service, not only business, we also represent service, and with our dedicated man force, we could achieve all these things. See, I joined in BSNL, means that time it is devotee, I am from 88 batch. In 90, I joined the Ghaziabad Art Center.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today underscored the need for greater jointness and integration among India's armed forces to meet the demand of modern warfare, stressing that collaborative strength across services is no longer a matter of choice but a necessity for national security. Speaking at a seminar organized by the Indian Air Force at Subroto Park, New Delhi on the theme Fostering Greater Jointness, Synergy through Shared Learning in the Domain of Inception and Audits, Aviation Standards and Aerospace Safety, Singh said that the evolving character of warfare and the interplay of tradition and non-tradition threats demand a unified approach across land, sea, airspace and cyberspace. Jointness has become a fundamental requirement for our national security and operational effectiveness today. While each of our services possesses the capacity to respond independently, the interconnected nature of domains made collaborative strength the true guarantor of victory, he said. The Defence Minister recalled Prime Minister Narendra Modi's during the Combined Commander Conference in Kolkata earlier this year, where the importance of jointness was underlined. He said that they reflected the government commitment to ensuring that the armed forces remain rooted in values and traditions while becoming pioneers of future-ready system. Citing a practical example, Singh referred to Operational Sindoor, where the tri-services synergy produced a unified real-time operational picture. India has welcomed the United States President Donald Trump's announcement on a comprehensive plan to end the Gaza conflict. In a social media post, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that it provides a viable path to long-term and sustainable peace, security and development for the Palestinian and Israeli people, as well as the largest West Asia region. The Prime Minister expressed hope that all stakeholders will come together behind President Trump's initiative and support this effort to end conflict and secure peace. Let's take a short break.
QR कोड स्कैन करो, 5000 का कैशबैक पाओ। वाह, दिल बन गया।
UPI पिन एंटरिंग सिर्फ पैसे भेजने के लिए है।
RBI कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
QR कोड स्कैन करो, 5000 का कैशबैक पाओ। वाह, दिल बन गया।
UPI पिन एंटरिंग सिर्फ पैसे भेजने के लिए है।
RBI कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome back. The final electoral roll for Bihar Assembly election will be published today. The Assembly election in the state will be conducted on the basis of this roll. The Election Commission will release it online and it will be available on its official website this afternoon. According to the Office of the Chief Electoral Officer of Bihar, physical copies of electoral roll will be made available to all district election officers cum district magistrate. The final roll will be provided to all the recognized national and state level political parties. Following the special intensive revision campaign, the draft electoral roll was published on 1st August this year. It included the names of more than 7.24 crore voters who had submitted their enumeration forms. In the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, the number of voters in Bihar stood at 7.89 crore during the SIR drive. Names of about 65 lakh voters who were deceased have shifted elsewhere or were listed in duplicate were removed. During the claims and objection process, 16.59 lakh eligible citizens submitted Form 6 for inclusion in the electoral roll. According to the Election Commission, more than 36,000 voters filed claim to add their names, while 2.17 lakh voters applied for deletion of name. Around 3 lakh voters were issued notice for not submitting the required documents. In the final electoral roll, the names of deceased, transferred and duplicate voters identified during the SIR have not been included. On the 8th day of Navratri, devotees celebrate the divine and graceful form of Goddess Durga known as Mahagauri, which symbolizes purity, serenity and the victory of good over evil. President Drupadi Murmu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah extended their greetings to citizens living in India and abroad on the occasion of Durga Puja today. Maha Astami, one of the most significant days of Durga Puja, is being celebrated across West Bengal with immense devotion. Devotees throng temples and puja pandals in Murshidabad, Kolaghat, East Midnapur and Kolkata, participating in rituals and offering prayers to Goddess Durga. In Murshidabad, the women-led Arunachal Durga Puja Committee organized the Ashtami celebration, attracting large crowd of devotees. In Kolaghat, the 5th edition of Pulashita Village Durga Puja gained attention for its unique rural theme pavilion decorations crafted entirely by the villagers. Hundreds of worshippers attended the rituals from early morning, contributing to a vibrant atmosphere filled with chants and devotional songs. East Midnapur witnessed steady participation of multiple puja pandals, including the Kathi Nandanik Durgostav Committee, which saw large gatherings. State opposition leader Suvendu Adhikari is scheduled to visit this pandal to pay his respect. In Kolkata, devotees participated in the Astami Pushpanjali ritual, carrying belpatra and flowers at offering. Long queues formed outside major pandals, with families and friends gathering to worship. Many pandals arranged prayers in multiple phases to manage the crowds. The city resonated with the beat of dak drums, hymns and mantras, creating a deeply spiritual ambience. Senior BJP leader Vijay Kumar Malhotra passed away today morning at AIIMS, Delhi at the age of 93, the hospital confirmed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed sadness over Malhotra's passing, calling him an outstanding leader with deep understanding of people's issue. In the post on X, the Prime Minister said, "I'm deeply saddened by the passing of BJP senior leadership Vijay Kumar Malhotra ji, who remained dedicated to public service throughout his life. He was a leader connected to the grassroots with deep understanding of the people's issue. He played a crucial role in strengthening the party in Delhi. He will always be remembered for his activism and contribution in Parliament. In this hour of grief, my deepest condolences to his family members and well-wishers. Om Shanti." The Tamil Nadu police have arrested 3 persons in connection with the Karur stampede case. The party functionaries Madhyaya Zagan and Masi Pavunraj were summoned by the Karur police last evening. After a detailed inquiry, they were arrested by the police and were produced before the court. Felix Gerald, a YouTuber who was also arrested for spreading false news about the Karur stampede. In a related development, the vehicle in which BJP MP Hema Malini, the leader of the fact-finding delegation, travelled got into an accident she escaped unhurt. The fact-finding committee delegations of the National Democratic Alliance, set up to look into the Karur stampede led by BJP MP Hema Malini, arrived in Coimbatore today. Speaking to the reporters at the airport, the leader of the delegation, Hema Malini, said that the team has been formed to look into the factors which led to the stampede at Karur. Expressing condolences to the families of the dear ones, she said that the delegation will meet the families of the bereaved and visit the hospital to console the patients hospitalized. Former Union Minister Anurag Thakur, a senior member of the delegation, said that the 8-member delegation include members from various parties and state. He informed that the delegation will visit the local areas and meet the people at the grassroots, officials and others to report the facts related to the stampede incident to BJP President JP Nanda. He said that the delegation will meet them at the Circuit House for detailed fact-finding. He said that the delegation stood with the affected people. Let us look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 35 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Peg had a maximum temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
With this, we have come to the end of this evening bulletin. Thank you for watching. Good night.